bit more reclusive
So,
and out of the way.
so
All right, so
here's
what's the deal? What do you need?
oh, Brotherhood of Cain. I used to be a part of them. Turns out,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Brotherhood of Cain. They're not very good people. I used to be a part of them. No reason. No reason. They had
Right.
no actual reason to throw a hit on Duscar. But they
Mm-hmm.
threw a hit on Duscar.
Okay.
I know that's irrelevant for both of us,
I heard
but
about that.
personally, on my behalf, they're refusing to give me my gear. They're refusing to collect my belongings.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a heart on the back of my head due to insecurities of their own group.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, not for my own protection, not for fear or anything, but I need dirty work done.
Okay. That's understandable.
It doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter if you take one out. It doesn't matter if you take five out. It doesn't matter if you wipe them. It doesn't matter if you only take an hour to do so. But any work towards it at all is what matters to me.
So, are you looking for a particular person, or are you giving price per head in faction, or looking for
Uh,
escort
I
to
could do price per head.
price per head? Do you have any information about where they are, what they look like, any particular people you need, any particular
All
problem you
right,
need dealt
so
with?
I'm gonna lay out a map real fast for us. So if you look at this map, on the westbound, I'm gonna be pointing towards two different grids. First one's gonna be in a town in Old Town. If you go in long,
Hold on one
small
second, let
enough,
me get a pen and
yeah,
paper out.
of course.
Alright, I'm ready. After the information has been memorized, the paper will be removed.
Okay, so on the westbound of the map, on the northwest corner, over on the furthest island possible, is a town called Old Town. I'm pointing to it right now.
Okay, Old
There's
Town.
inside the center of it, there is a giant tower. It is the only tower that is a visual around. That is their HQ. They are in grid number 019073. I'm pointing on it. It's a giant square on the right bound square.
Alright.
Across from the grocery store.
Alright.
Okay, that is their HQ. They have another base known as the Temple. That's going to be more towards the northeast, known as the Temple. It's going to be in the following grid number in the patch of grass: 031, 083, 032, 083, 031, 082,
Alright.
032, 082. That patch of grass there, that is their temple. It's working. You probably won't catch them there, but you can though. And it's an option.
Alright.
Uh, they like to travel to Toxic Zone and Westbrook and Sandy Bay. Those are the three main cities they go to. Two main cities is Westbrook and Sandy Bay, and then their travel path is typically between from Old Town southbound going to Westbrook. Westbrook, which is where the Seven Sons are. I don't know how close the
Yeah.
relationship is, but
I
I would
have not
be
run
wary
into
of
them
them.
yet. I've heard about what they've done. Um, Telling you there's quality is substandard.
Yeah. Going from Westbrook, they take normally the northbound of Westbrook. They like to travel through the swamp. If you look on the east part of Old
Mm-hmm.
Town, you see where RCF5 is.
Yep.
That entire swampland is their traveling ground.
Alright, that's understandable. Any identifying features, armbands, clothing types? Do they pair a particular uniform?
Scorpion, red.
Just solid red, red and black, a logo, anything like that?
They have you can't miss it. They have specific gear given to them. It is red MVS, red plate carrier, vanilla, and heavy, and normal MVS. They have red berets. They have red patches. They have colored gloves. You're gonna be getting soon. You're gonna see them with Spartan helmets.
Alright. That sounds like I have identifying features, locations. Any further information I may or may not need, I will contact you directly via PDA to set up a meet. Future reference, any further meets from this point forward will be done one-on-one and in different locations every time.
Now,
Keep any
are you
prying eyes
requiring
guessing.
payment up front?
So generally speaking, so I don't know how many you want dead. Generally speaking, I ask for partial payment up front and payment upon completion of contract.
I got with me. I promise you I have more than this. I just didn't know how much to bring, so I brought 8 full stacks and a stack of 70.
All right. Let's go with 5 stacks up front since you're doing price per head. What's the price per head? What are you offering? Generally speaking, since you gave me this much information, 5 stacks a head is acceptable, and that can be done upon completion of contract. I can bring you armbands for every head, and I won't bring you like 15 armbands at once.
That's fine. How would you like to get paid per head?
Per head, so I have to bring you proof, obviously. I will have video evidence. I use a GoPro. It's actually typically mounted on my helmet and on my chest. So we'll arrange a meet for when I complete any portion of the contract. If I have a few armbands or one armband or whatever, I will send you a message and we will complete a portion of the contract.
But the payment, though, how much would you want per head?
Per head. So the information you gave me, 5 up front is acceptable. 3 per head, if that's doable for you, we can obviously negotiate for cheaper, or if you would rather not give straight nails, you could also do gear or ammunition. I'm always in need of ammunition in my line of work, so it doesn't have to be nails.
I'll go ahead and give you said 3 per head.
3 per head is acceptable.
Give you 3, 6, 7, 8. I'll go ahead and give you 6 for now, so it's guaranteed 2 heads dead.
Alright, I don't take per head. I don't take the upfront cost into. I don't take the per head. I won't be taking the per head until I give you proof of kill. So you can keep the extra. 5 stacks is just to initiate the contract. Anything after that is upon completion. In this case, since it's a recurring contract, I will bring you proof of kill, and we will receive payment for the heads then.
Okay. Stay safe out there. If you need ammunition, I can help with that. So if you want to work around it.
That's understandable.
Like for 5.56, I've got like 1,000 rounds. 7.62, I got about 800 rounds.
I may require 3.0. I usually typically like to run with 308 ammunition. I may also require 7.62, but that right now I'm pretty good on ammunition at this exact moment, except for 308. We can discuss that in normal trade. That's business expenses. That's stuff that's covered by the 5 stacks up front. So in terms of further contact, do you wish to stay out of this? Do you want your name to not be mentioned, or would you rather them know who pulled that contract?
You can send my regards, but do it as the name is Redemption, RD. In the PDA, I'm sure you saw the answer earlier. They asked what my RD stand for. It's good for Redemption.
Alright, I will make sure I use that when I confirm a kill.
Alright. So, contract assigned and we're good?
Contract assigned. If I have any issues or any further